On every weekday night, taking calls from the Bears. Hello, hello, it's Rangers Radio. Hello, hello, this is the phone-in show. We're on the air at 9 o'clock on every weekday night, taking calls about the Jazz.
Well, hello, good evening and welcome back to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on this post-match show as a one and only Cumbrian Bear and, of course, Rudy Bear. Evening, gents.
Evening, guys. How are we doing?
Happy Bear night.
Happy but also frustrated, if that makes any sense. I just feel there was
another penalty.
We'll come to the penalties in a minute, but I just felt that the way the game went the last 15 minutes, there was another couple of goals left in that pitch, Rudy.
Aye, definitely. There was chances there, wasn't there? It could easily have been 6 and probably 7 had Tav no skill to post with one. But I think, in all honesty, it'd be a bit churlish as Oxley have a complaint. You know, we asked for a decent performance, you know, and a few goals, and we got them, you know. Not be it for the spot, but look, in my opinion, they were penalties, you know. I mean, you just need to go back to Wednesday night. A couple of cert penalties for me, we never got them. You know, they tell you it evens out over the space of the season. So there we got a couple back today. That's great.
I'm sure we'll come to the penalties as the show goes on, or even Monday night show. But I thought the Foe's contribution was significant in the match, Cumbrian.
You thought what? Sorry, Ox, I just missed that.
I thought the Foe's contribution was very significant.
I'm just saying that Blue Shadow in the lobby there, you're a very, very clever player. I've watched him quite closely today. See the way he shields the ball? He is a very, very astute player. I was quite impressed with him today. But you not? I
would actually give him man of the match for me. I mean, I can understand how Kent got it because he got the goal, which was the pick of the bunch, you know. But that came for the Foe holding it and giving him a perfectly weighted pass, in my opinion, you know.
I just think that weekend, so he's just a magician. I just love to watch him playing football. I really do. He's some player.
Aye, I can't disagree with you there.
Yes, man, you know.
I just, if there's any way we could keep him for another year, you know, come the summer, or even if we could get the money together, depending what the story is with Liverpool, I'd sign him in a minute. I really would. I think he's one of the players coming. See, when he gets on the ball, you get up out the seat because he looks to make stuff happen every time. He moves forward at pace. He goes by 2 and 3 players for fun. And as we've seen today, he's got no mean amount of talent. It was a lovely wee pass, you know. Hods it up, and then just slips it in perfectly, and he dinks it out the goalkeeper, you know. Cracking player.
Cracking all-round performance. He was involved in everything doing that side. He's an absolutely magician with the ball. And I've seen some good Rangers players with the ball at their feet. And he as good as I've seen. He was excellent.
I think him and Barisic are going to be...
You took the words out of my mouth there, Rudy. But I thought Barisic grew into the game. Yeah.
Oh. I strolled it. The book strolled it.
We'll be joined by a caller. Evening caller.
Hello.
Use a name.
How's it going? It's Andy from Balloch.
All right, Andy. How we doing, mate?
Hi, Andy.
Bad, mate. I'm looking to see, is Jimmy on the panel tonight?
Jimmy will be at the game, mate. He'll not be back yet.
Oh, I know he was going to the game. That's true, aye.
You're safe.
Just phone.
Andy, you're safe. I'm for the ranting.
There you go then. Of course. What do you make of the game today, guys?
I won pretty comfortably. Obviously, the penalties will make the headlines, if you like, but we won pretty comfortably, and I don't think 4-0 done us justice, if that makes any sense.
No, I totally agree. There was 2 or 3 chances in the first half, especially. I thought Ryan Kent hit the bar. The penalty kick that Tav missed, obviously, was a bit of a blow. Could have killed the game there and then, you know. But at the same time, in these situations, I would love to see you just go that wee bit further, you know, 5 or 6 or 7. And that might just sound like you're arrogant Rangers fans saying we'll destroy any team that's going in front of us. That's not what I'm saying. But see, when this chance comes, when that opportunity like we had today came, we should have just killed the game completely and totally. And that's the only thing. The only downside of this today was it should have been done a lot earlier than it was. That's taking nothing away from what happened today, nothing, because it was fantastic. I thought the players played brilliantly. I thought Ryan Kent is unstoppable. He's unstoppable, that boy. Let's face it, isn't he? He's unstoppable. You can't.
Good to watch.
In my
Good
opinion,
to watch.
Oh, in my opinion, we can't afford that guy. We cannot afford him. And I'm quite sure this will upset a few listeners that you've got, but in my mind, I think.
What do you mean a few listeners? We've got millions of listeners.
No, but I'm saying it'll upset a few listeners. I'm saying
I know what you mean.
We've signed Jordan Jones because we can't afford Ryan Kent, and that's all right.
You've
okay.
upset me, my favourite player,
What's
man.
that?
Say that. You've just upset me.
You put Rudy off his dinner.
I want Kent at the club. You know what I mean?
So they are. Oh, listen, so they are born in the fucking world. That guy's outstanding, but I just don't think we can afford them. How good is that boy? You know,
It might not be doing that. There might be a boy who just maybe gets Rangers-itis. You could be lucky. We could be lucky.
Hopefully.
No, I know. Fingers crossed. I hope so. I really do hope so, because see that the team that he's building now, we can go far. You know, we can go far. Put it that way. We can go far. I don't want to say anything and jinx anything, but we can go far.
Can I put my 2 penners in?
On you go, CB.
See this young boy, Jones. Now, I've never seen him play, and I'm only going with the likes of what Blue Shadow's been telling us, that he's fast and direct, but no much skill. That's what we've got trainers for. That's what we employ trainers and coaches, to give them that skill.
Yep.
So,
that's very, very true.
It's up to the Rangers to put the boy in right. If he's
CB, I also think with somebody like Ryan Kent, he's just a natural.
He's just natural.
Just go right. It doesn't have to be coached. I mean, getting coaching for the likes.
Oh, he's got it.
Gerrard and
Ryan Kent's got it. Ryan Kent's got it. Simple as that. He's got it.
Staff at Rangers, he'll get even better, CB. But in my opinion, Jordan Jones doesn't have the natural talent that Ryan Kent has got. He's not got the natural talent. Kent's just an absolute natural. You can see it the way he flows when he's got the ball at his feet. You know, he just goes by players for fun, you know, and I'm not so sure you can coach that into a player. I think that's just a natural, and that's what Ryan Kent is.
I agree.
Talking about naturals, lads, we've been rejoined by Boswell. Evening, Bos.
Oh, there's a big man. Hi, Boswell.
Hi, Boswell.
Good evening, chaps. How are we doing? That was good. We can cope with that. You know, I'm not on Twitter, but it's going to be a funny old place tonight, isn't it?
Aye.
Because the conspiracy theorists will be out en masse. They'll actually forgo buying their Buckfast and their Greg's sausage rolls tonight so that they can sit on Twitter and grump and groan about the Rangers and how it's a Masonic conspiracy. Aye, right, whatever.
I wouldn't say the ref was biased, but I thought Brother Dallas done rather well.
I've got to say, are those McGinn boys not really quite fearful? Oh, was it kids only a mother could love? Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to buying Brother Dallas a wee whiskey at the next Harmony, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. You know, indeed, you're absolutely correct. No, I think you look at Agent Dallas and you think, yes, that's excellent. But, I mean, as the fourth
his old man was in the stand.
I think he must have been on that headphone link to him saying, yes, that's good. Yeah, you've definitely you've got it right tonight. By the way, I would first get a good gin to board your windies up and then don't go on Twitter. As I said before,
to be fair on him, but the first one for me was a Stonewall penalty.
I thought they were all Stonewall.
The second one,
the hands, I thought he might have been outside the box.
The third one, it was the linesman that gave it, I think.
That's it, because he was down on that side.
The linesman
but wouldn't it be fair to say that, see, after he'd given the second penalty, he completely forgot that we were there Morelos was getting kicked up and down, that we were just being abused by this lot because they're hammer throwers. There's no football on that side.
They ran about a lot, St. Mirren, but I saw it didn't. I think we've lost Andy, but carry on, boss.
I just thought he just stopped giving us anything. And even at the penalty kick, he's waving his finger at Jermaine Defoe. It's not Jermaine Defoe's fault. You know, that's because was it McGinn that gave away that penalty kick? Yeah. McGinn's on the ground howling about it as he usually would, mate. Go and howl somewhere else. I just felt he stopped giving his decisions and they were starting to be ridiculous. But then he was giving his penalties, and I thought you could see them starting to trying to break up the game and stop and lengthen the space between the kick being awarded and the kick being taken. And of course, I think that might have done for Tav on the second penalty. But I actually thought their goalkeeper was really good today.
In the second half, he did about 2 or 3 good saves. Rudy, if people want to join us, give us thoughts on the man of the match, Brother Dallas. What's the number?
It's 01456 1972.
You can join us at Skype at rangersradio.online where you'll be brought in the call. I think we've got a caller coming in, evening caller.
Hey, it's Rab here. I'm phoning to Canada.
How we doing, Rab? All right, mate?
All right, Rab.
No bad.
Hi, Rab.
I was up at 6 this morning to watch the game. So I just wanted to say I enjoyed the game, but I was getting a wee bit scared with Morellis' fucking behaviour. I thought he was going to get sent off again.
So did I.
He's got that in his locker, Rab.
Yep. Silly challenges.
No, as I say, I enjoyed the game. I think the boys, especially the last 10 minutes, was really showing some talent.
Whereabouts in Canada are you, Rab?
I'm in Vancouver Island.
All right, mate. All right.
Right, so
Couldn't be
it's a
any
wee
further
bit
away
of
then,
hassle
could you?
sometimes trying to work. Sorry, what?
You couldn't be any further away, really.
No, I couldn't. It makes it a wee bit interesting whenever we're playing Celtic, because I'm really up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I don't worry.
There's
that's the
dedication.
same thing. Rudy
There's
got up for the
dedication.
Celtic game, I know.
I just couldn't get to sleep. That was the problem.
Who-
You just don't bother going to your bed.
You're always wide awake. You're always wide awake.
Hey, Rob.
Sorry, what?
Who impressed you today, mate?
I didn't get that.
Who impressed you in the Rangers team today?
Oh, Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent is brilliant. And I love that wee guy. He's great. He really is. He really gives a good job with us. And it's always, when I see him banging at the goals, it's always unfair because he takes a good shot and it's always the best save for a keeper.
He had the woodwork today in Orab, didn't he? That was some shot save. And what goal that would have been.
Yeah. That was a beauty. And that other one where he hit the bar as well. You know, I really thought he was going to bang that one. And it's just a shame. And he doesn't get
That was
the
good.
kind of rewards that he deserves, the boy, you know.
I mean,
hopefully it'll come. Hopefully it'll come as the season will go on.
He's only had 5 goals, which shocked me. I thought he'd scored more than that.
He's not played as often as you think. He wasn't in the team that much at the start of the season, Buzz.
He was injured as well for quite a while.
That's 2 months. He was out for about 2
Yeah.
months. Aye.
But he's
The
He's a
team's
very unselfish player.
What about
He's
the
very
unselfish? Sorry, Rab, carry on, mate.
Yeah, no, I'm just agreeing with you, as I was saying it just before you. He's a very unselfish player. He's a team player, right? He always, instead of taking the chances himself, if he sees an easier shot for someone else, he always plays it on.
Sometimes wingers can be like that because they're the kind of guys who don't mind setting somebody up for a goal, whereas your traditional centre forwards, they like to score the goals.
No, well, I used to be a player myself. I played league over at Norway, so I really appreciate the idea that you always look up and if you see someone that's got a better opportunity, you play at one. And
Tommy McLean, Davy Cooper, 2 brilliant providers for that position.
Loudrop.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you can't beat it when you're playing 11 together. Because sometimes I think Morellis can be a bit selfish about it. You know, I understand as a striker he wants to keep banging in the goals, but I've seen a lot of opportunities where he could just play the ball on to someone that's standing wide open, but he takes the shot himself and he bangs it. He's really good at hitting the side net. He's kind of hot and cold. I know he knocks in some lovely goals, but he misses a lot that he should put in as well.
Yeah, he was the guy that started his own more way because it was his nice play that, I mean, he played the ball into Defoe, got his first penalty.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just waiting on all the fallout from getting so many penalties in the game around you. I can't wait to see the funny comments you're getting. Especially there's one boy that is ridiculous on Facebook. That some of the stuff he posts, it's just hilarious. his conspiracy theories are just way beyond anything I've ever heard. It sounds like a joke.
Oh, I blame the schools, Rob. I blame the schools.
If they went. Yeah, education's a wonderful thing. People need to avail themselves of it first of all to get it.
How did you find the show, Rob? How long you been listening?
Well, I came on just after the game there.
No, but I mean, in general, I mean, obviously we've been gone for a while. Have you just discovered us? Have you been listening for a while?
I have just discovered it. I have.
Oh,
I try to pick up as many Rangers pages as I can on Facebook. So, and I saw this one here. I kind of downloaded it and I opened up to it, and I was like, and I just after the game, I just found it again, and I just nothing here, just yakking away with it.
That's what we do here, Rudy, isn't it?
That's
there's my message here that says phone in, because I was like, I'm not bloody phoning in. I'm sitting here, I might put a comment on there, but I'm not phone. She's like, oh Christ, phone in.
You're a star. You're a star now.
Get your cell on Skype, mate. It'll be much better for you if you get on Rangers Skype at rangersradio.online. Get your cell on Skype, bud.
I'll try that one. All the best, boys. I'm going to take up the rest of your day.
All right, Rob, listen, don't be a stranger, mate. Obviously, the time difference kicks in, but don't be a stranger. Don't be afraid to contact us anytime, mate.
All the best.
Yeah, I'll always be up as long as Rangers are playing.
Good man. All the best, Rob.
All right, guys.
Cheers, Rob. All the best.
Take care, mate.
All right, cheers. See you back.
Excellent.
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island, eh? Why? Wow.
Just
yet again a display of our fantastic worldwide support.
Yep. Yeah.
Brilliant. But the game started in a bang, Cumberland. We got the penalty within 2 minutes.
Aye, I thought we were going to run them out. And for some reason, they come right into it, didn't they?
But they huffed and puffed. I mean, McGregor never had a save to make. They played a lot of balls across the midfield, where they had extra bodies, of course, yeah.
Aye.
But when we broke with pace.
Aye. It looked dangerous.
They'd signed about 44 players in the transfer window, didn't they? I mean, it's just mad.
Too many players, mate. Too many new players.
Yeah, well, the other thing I remember we used to say on the Sunday Euro show is that when you bring that many foreign players in and there's all those different languages in the dressing room, that never makes for a harmonious place to be.
I mind you saying that. That's right. Aye.
Never. Was it Newcastle we said that about CB? And
I think
and that's why it's that it causes division. So you get little corners where it's these three guys and some of the other three guys, and it becomes a divisive process, and that'll happen to St Mirren. And what you were saying there, Ox, was that they started to play quite well, and I thought, why are they at the bottom of the league if they're giving it this much effort?
With nothing. They played quite well across the
18-yard line.
No, in front of the halfway line. But that's because they had 5 in there against 3, really.
Yeah.
No.
You know, but when we did get the ball, there was some of the breadcrumbs. They broke really with pace. Yeah. And I enjoyed watching that, and we just couldn't get the final bodies to put it in the net.
Well, they ended up bringing all those midfielders back into that defensive position, so you're trying to get through about 8 guys, which is very problematic.
And by the way, did anybody have a thought when it was 1-0? Or we've seen this movie before? Rudy Bear?
Aye. I mean, we got to half time, you know, and I was thinking, we'll hope this doesn't come back to haunt us, you know. But I thought the second half the Rangers played even better. I thought in the second half, you know, some of the passing, the movement was absolutely superb to watch. I thought at times, and Ryan Kent was a huge part of that. You know, he's such an exciting wee player. Gets the ball, he wants to go forward at pace, takes players on, sets other players up. You know, I just thought it was a really good all-round team performance. And there's a wee bit of a shout out to Katic and Worrell. They done what they done it well. They kept it shut at the back. You know, they were diving in, blocking whenever St Mirren did get a bit further up the park. They were diving into tackles, you know, blocking stuff. Worked really well again for me. They kind of carried on from where they left off against Livingston last week. You know, clean sheet. You can't complain. They done the job, you know.
Nope.
back-to-back clean sheets, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, so all round good team performance for me. You know,
again, McGregor didn't turn up. They get fed up with this.
Aye, we're paying him for nothing, boys.
Absolutely, he never touched the ball for the whole game. Was it a couple of? I don't think he held the ball in his hands.
Well, that's a good point, mate. I remember a couple of throw-outs, but that would be a bit.
Aye. That's an outrage. I mean, you're paying the keeper that much money and
flick.
he's not making a save. That's terrible.
Made that flick, he came out and flicked to the
That's right, you chipped him. Did we think that Ryan Jack, when he came on, was absolutely fantastic?
Oh, he was excellent. Excellent, boys. That's a really good point you make. He's sitting on the bench here watching that game. Got a big game on Wednesday night against the Shaggers, as Jimmy calls them, and brought him after. And he's just proved why he should be in the team every week. I thought he was excellent, Ryan Jack.
McCrory, who he replaced, was excellent as well. I thought challenging.
Great substitution, by the way.
Yeah, fantastic.
Cumbering Bear, Stephen Gerrard,
Aye.
his thread.
Aye, at the right time. As we were just saying it in the lobby, Blue Shadow and I, Davis has got to come off.
Yeah.
Could see he'd run his race. You could really see it.
Well, he obviously took Candias on for, but I was impressed with the fact that young McCrory had been booked and we sort of swap like for like.
Aye.
Actually improved for the team.
Did. Thought McCrory was unfortunate with that booking because I think we all got to this feeling where you thought when Morelos had that challenge over another second, it might have been on McGinn or something like that, you could see that the referee just before half-time was winding up and one more challenge for Morelos and he was walking, and I thought he might have substituted Morelos at half-time because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy, do you think Morelos is just maybe somebody who likes playing on the edge?
Aye, I think it's part of his game. I think it's probably quite a big part of his game, actually, you know, but you could see him the day he was, you know, he's got... I don't think you could take that out his game, unfortunately, Ox, because it's such a part how he plays.
Maybe helps
the once or twice a day kind of left his foot in a wee bit, and I kind of thought, don't be silly, man. You've got a huge game coming up Wednesday night. Don't be daft. You know, and I thought the same with McCrory. I thought that was an excellent substitution. You go to his booking and you're thinking, right, the young guy's got to come off now because he's got a big game on Wednesday night coming up. We're going to need them on the park as well as Morelos, you know. Alfredo's just, he's annoyed. He's annoyed because he never scored. We scored 4 goals.
And he never got a goal.
And he wants to score, you know, he's battling away, he's trying his hardest. He just wants to score, and he gets a wee bit miffed if he doesn't. I thought actually at the penalty when Tav handed it. I actually thought, looking off his face, I thought
it's going to be a bit of fight here. Yeah, there's going to be trouble.
He's just wanting to score, Ox. That's all it is, all the time. So, but he's got to temper that enthusiasm that he's got a wee bit. You know, he has to, because we need him on the park because his work rate is absolute top notch. You know, we need him on the park.
I thought he had a great game. Here you are. I thought Alfie had a great game.
I enjoyed it. I thought Morelos done all right. I mean, I agreed with Rab there, but sometimes he's maybe
he's a wee bit
short, but that's what centre forwards do, isn't it?
That's why he's got 21 goals, because that's the way he plays. You know, we can't complain about Morelos. My God Almighty, no, I thought he was excellent, but I don't think
anybody in our team played badly today. See, remember when we talked about Kilmarnock and we said nobody played well.
That's right.
I don't think anybody played badly today, but there was some better than others.
I mean, very similar, I thought, to the Livingston performance last week. Just a really all-round team performance with 1 or 2 standouts. You know, Kent certainly stood out for me. Thought Art played really well. You know, but in general, it was just a really good team performance. As I say, very similar to Livingston last week. Everybody 7 or above for me, I think, the day. You know, they done with that.
That's bold.
No, I'd agree with that. I think that's quite reasonable. I thought Barisic and Kent up that left-hand side were excellent. I thought Barisic was brilliant today.
Very good, Boswell. Very good. I mentioned that earlier just before you come on. I think that's going to be a very productive side of the park for us. The longer they 2 boys play together on that side of the park, if we can keep both of them fit, that's the thing, isn't it?
They interchange very well, the same as Tav and Candias too.
Yeah, and Barisic has got an absolute wand of a left foot. He's got a beautiful left foot on him. He has, you know.
Yep.
There was a cross in the first half where he was in totally off balance, and the technique to do it was just outrageous.
That's right, I remember that auction.
He was unplayable today, I thought.
He was, well.
It was unplayable because that right back didn't know where it was New Year or New York, because it was coming in and going outside and coming in and taking it to the line and pushing it back, and I thought the two of them played brilliantly on the left today.
I'll tell you, I think there's a couple more gears to come for Barisic. Can I just one critique? I thought Tav got the 2 goals, great gesture, gone for a hat trick, unusual for a defender, and passed it on. Captain.
Yep. Proper captain.
At the time he got into positions in the second half, and the final ball was just frustrating.
But we get that. Well, I mean, we've had that from Tav since day one he came to the club. Really, is that you either get, maybe 3 good balls the whole game, or you get nothing. And it's just.
I'm not saying he played badly.
It's just he's not getting enough consistency in his game. I think Tav, he's got enough consistency to get him by. But I think the problem might happen if he were to move up a level and more would be then expected of him. That's the problem, I think, for him.
Aye. But
it's not our problem.
It's not
our problem.
So we're starting to pick up a bit of momentum, Rudy. Obviously, we started the winter break bad, Rugby Park, but since then, what's that? 10 goals for, 1 against.
Yeah, it's been the last couple of league performances for me. I thought, as I said, 2 really good team performances, and that's what's frustrating about it. We saw them we saw them last Sunday, how well they can play as a team. You'll think back to the performance after about 20 minutes against Kelly, and it was very poor, and that's a frustration. Where frustration comes in for me. And the other night we spoke quite lengthily about consistency, and they have to do that. They have to play like that now on a weekly basis, run into the end of the league. It's there's a lot. Well, we'll get Pittodrie for a start on Wednesday night. If they can take what they've done in the last 2 league performances up to Pittodrie, where I had no doubts that we can beat Aberdeen, up at Pittodrie, but they have to play as a team the way they have played in the last couple of league games for me, You
need Cumbrian Bear, you need to earn the right to win football games. It might suit us with if Aberdeen are going to come out and have a game for the first time this season.
Well, you would think so. You would think it would give us the space to play into. I think about the range. I think we've got a very good team. I think in the A+ game, I think we're the best team in the country. I think we play fantastic football. It's a bit frustrating to watch them because they do make mistakes, and we've got a habit of blowing them all out of proportion. I think we've got a fantastic football team in front of us. I think Stevie Gerrard's done a fantastic job. He's brought in some really exciting players. I mean, that weekend it gets you off the seat. At my age, you know what I mean? You're sitting going, son. So, and we're playing lovely football. We intricate 1-2-3s in the diamond, as the bold blue shadow says. These wee diamonds all over the place. Brilliant.
What did we have for last season on the starting 11? We had Tav.
Yes.
Andy Halliday.
Starting 11. The starting 11 today.
Right, okay.
I'll try and keep it easy for you boys, all right? The starting 11, yeah?
Was Greensy there last season?
No.
We had Tav, McCrory, and Morelos.
Ryan Jack as well.
And the starting 11, boys, I know it's
Don't you ever go at me, you'll find that a difficult job.
It's an easy question, boys. I know it's the starting 11, yeah?
What does that mean?
Jack Timon is substitute, yeah? So with 3 players, so the turnaround in our club in such a short space of time, it's quite vast, Rudy.
Aye, it's big. I mean, we had about 23, I think I counted them up one day, and we had about 23, 24 players go out in the summer, and we brought about 14 in the summer. And it's a huge turnaround from last season for me. The football's better, we're playing at pace. We've got players that can make things happen, in the shape of Kent and Candace and Barisic and boys that can get the ball into the box. You've got Defoe, and Alfie's playing really well just now, and he's got his 21 goals so far. and I think Alfie will score about 30 goals come the end of the season. Aye, it's a massive turnaround from last season, you know, but all that great work that was done in the summer by the likes of Mark Allen and Steven Gerrard, is, you know, we had the 14-game run in Europe because of new players that we'd brought in as well. So it's all very positive for me, Ox. You know, we're going to get, as Steven Gerrard says, the occasional bump in the road. We had that last week there against Kelly, you know, but we want to see as little of that as possible. We want to see a wee bit more of what we've seen today and what we've seen against Livingston last week as far as team performances goes, you know. Huge turnaround for last season, in my opinion. Definitely improving and definitely heading in the right direction.
Boswell, is Gerrard trying to, these kind of games where the sort of teams play 4-5-1, is this how he's been desperate to get these two players up front?
Well, he changed the formation, I think it was midway through the second half, to 4-4-2. Because he started as a 4-3-3 and he moved it. So when they were starting to get deeper, he started to put those two players up front. But it still didn't look like that to me. I still thought it looked as if it was a 3 as opposed to a 2.
It's the thing about Morelos. There was one he was way back in defence. He made a tackle outside their box.
That's right, it's an 18-yard line, yeah. No, I think that maybe what he's trying to bring to Morelos' game is the team ethic. Because you can see sometimes that as he's up there, he thinks he's on his own, so he thinks he's got to shoot all the time, and he can never ever seem to see a player in a better position. And I think that's maybe a bit of a foible of his game. But there again, who am I to criticise? He's got 21 goals. It kind of speaks for itself, really. But
he is young, mate. I think
he's what, 22?
Aye, he can improve.
Oh, no question. And the thing is, as Blue Shadow said before, this is why there's coaches at the standard that we've got at our club to improve people like that.
Of course it is.
Here. And we will improve. And I think, by the way, the manager's improving Cumbrian Bear, if that makes any sense.
It definitely is. And it's no, I was trying to put my finger on it the other night. It's no just what's on the park. It's what's in the terraces. It's a feeling about the whole place at the minute. The last time I was up there, you could feel it, even though we weren't playing brilliant, you could just feel everybody changing after what we come through. Do you know what I mean?
There was his game intelligence today, wasn't it? When he took McCrory off after he got booked and he put Ryan Jack on. That's game intelligence.
And Stephen Davis.
Yeah, Steve. He was starting to get a bit wild with his challenges, I think, Stevie Davis.
He had a couple of late tackles, didn't he? You know, and you could see that his game was done then, you know. So he done the right thing, taking him off. Aye, good substitution that was. And then you've got Candace coming off the bench, who runs about like an absolute madman, you know. So you're that far into the game, and then you're a St Mirren player, you're watching Candace coming off the bench. You know, if you're on that side of the park, you're thinking, no way, that's the last person I want to see coming on right now.
Then Kyle Lafferty comes on.
Big Kyle, 7 foot, and he plays the flute as well.
Right, I've got to go, lads. See you later. Take care.
See you later, boys.
Good night, boys.
Bye-bye, boys.
See ya.
Big Lafferty played all right when he came on, by the way.
He done not too bad. I thought CB.
He joined the play up, and
he
was only on for about 5 minutes, wasn't he?
I know, but he looked comfy.
Aye, a lot of effort. Put a lot of effort. Good. Well, lads, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll round this up, the show up. We'll give you the last word before we have a tune, because obviously we'll be back Monday night. So, Cumbrian Bear, overall thoughts?
Overall thoughts, I thought it was, at the end of the day, I think it was a comfortable victory for the Rangers today. I thought we were far and away the best teams. My shout out goes to you guys in the panel. Give up the time and give it a show.
Oh, somebody phoned us for a minute. Is that somebody?
Okay, I'll listen.
Well, it's Bear Down Under who's joined us.
Oh, brilliant.
Bear Down Under, you all right? No, he's not there. Rudy Bear, thoughts?
Very happy with today's performance. I think they carried on from where they left off last week against Livingston. Couple of outstanding performances for me, and I think Ryan Kent absolutely deserved his man of the match. I think he truly was man of the match. Looking forward to Wednesday night now. We'll obviously discuss that at the beginning of the week. I'm going out tonight with a couple of friends for a nice meal and a few beers, so that's made my day of the day. Thanks very much, Rangers.
I think Bear Down Under's with us. How we doing, Bear?
I think he's on mute, Ox.
Is he in a bridge?
In a bridge, man.
A bridge? He must live in Sydney now. Come on, Bear, hurry up. No.
Maybe he's fell asleep.
Aye, well, it's well on there, isn't it? Middle of the night, but may let you get up for his work for a Sunday shift.
You'll be open at 10.
Aye, maybe. Right, this has been Rangers Radio. Can I thank, Bear, who tried to join us from Western Australia, Rab for Vancouver Island, and Andy for Ballock. Take the time to join us. Can I thank Cumbrian Bear, Boswell, and Rudy Bear for joining us? More importantly, for All School Blue for putting the show together. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back on Monday night between 9 and 11, talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, All School Blue.